Hello lads and ladies, and welcome to this and welcome back for another video on the channel. This has got to be the most demanded video pretty much in the last 12 months since the last one I did. We are finally doing our League One team of the season. The playoffs are done. It's the final in a few days' time. The semi-finals are done. The normal 46-game league season is done. And what a roller coaster of a season. We are doing our League One team of the season. We've got 11 players. We are playing 4-3-3. One thing I want for you guys to bear in mind, we are playing players in their position. So, for example, because we have 3 up front, we cannot put 3 strikers up front. I'll be playing a centre forward, a left winger, a right winger. I'll play 2 central midfielders, an attacking midfielder, a right back, a left back, 2 centre halves and a goalkeeper. I want it to be fair. I could put 3 strikers up front, but I want to play it as this team will be going to play a match for me. So we have got a good centre forward. I'm really happy with my team. Let me know your team down below. Anything you change about my team. Let's get in it. We did do a League One draft video, which is on the channel now, which I made a team, Jake made a team, Tom made a team, and Jack made a team. We all had to kind of in draft mode. Go and check that if you haven't already. Maybe a few players will even feature in my team again. Let's get on with it. If you're new to the channel, please like this video, subscribe if you're new. We're on a journey now to 12,000 subscribers. Okay, we'll start off with our goalkeeper. I've gone for James Trafford. Lots of options. Cooper from Plymouth, Walton as well. You know, plenty of other goalkeepers as well that could easily be mentioned. Connor Ripley is one as well. There's so many, you know, the calibre of goalkeepers this year has just gone to another level. But I like James Trafford. He's an England under-21 international. He's on loan from Man City. He's had 18 months at Bolton. He's been very good for those 18 months. He kept, you know, I think it was 22 clean sheets in total last season as well. And ever present in that side for them. They were so much stronger with him in the side. And they've kind of gone to the next level. Gone from a mid-table League One side from up to January, you know, 18 months ago to a challenging playoff team because they improved from the January where he came in. So he's good with the ball at his feet. Look, he made a couple of errors. I think he could have done better with a goal in the playoffs, but I'm no goalkeeper. But again, good goalkeeper, and he is my goalkeeper in this team. At right back, look, I've gone for Bali Mumba. He can play left back, but he can also play right back. Alternative, he's very good on his left foot, very good on his right foot. I've put Bali Mumba at right back. Lots of good options here. That could have easily got in. I'm looking at Harry Clark at Ipswich, that ran me very, very close. Liam Palmer's another one that I'm really impressed with. I think he's a fantastic footballer. But I've gone for Ballymumba. He's been an absolute star in that Plymouth team. Probably, the star of it, bar the Morgan Whittaker, who left it. Plymouth, they don't have the many stars like other teams have in League One. They just have gems. And every player in that Plymouth team would make another team look better. But my League One team this season, Ballymumba's in. He won the league. They deserve to have him in. Fantastic young talent. He's going to be linked with all sorts of moves this summer as well. It behaves if Plymouth can get him back. How likely that is that? I'm unsure. My centre-half partnership. We are going for Mads Anderson. Yes, so far we've got 3 players from 3 different clubs. And I like making it fair. Mads Anderson is a brick wall. He literally, for every 15, 16 good things he does, he'll probably make 1 mistake. I can only think of, possibly 1 or 2 things that he did bad last season. One of which was concede a penalty at home to Bolton, get sent off, and then Bolton beat you 3-0. But bar that, realistically, he's been strong. He's good on the ball. He comes out. He wins headers. He wins tackles. Great man mountain at the back. And he's been an ever-present in that kind of Barnsley back 3 as well. And they're in the playoff final for a reason. And he's a massive part of that. He's also got very good partnership with him in Kitchen and, Bobby Thomas. But he's kind of that one in the centre that keeps everything together. My centre-half partnership will be Ricardo Santos of Bolton. One just similar to Anderson, a big man, physical, strong on the ball. There's so many players that could easily have got into the centre-half partnership that haven't got in. Dan Scar at Plymouth, Wolfenden is another one. There's so many players. Dominic Iorfa. If I'm mentioning players, I'd be here all day. And I'm trying to mention a couple. Look, I understand there'll be comments saying, I can't believe this name wasn't even mentioned. I'm saying this, there's probably 10 players for each position that could easily get in. I can only have one, or in kind of a centre-half partnership, two. He's a really good player, Santos. He's strong. Like Trafford, he's improved Bolton. He's been there a long while now. Again, his interception, percentage is unbelievable. His tackles, he kind of plays out. He's strong. They even sometimes took him up front as well late on in games to rescue something. He's kind of, done really well at Bolton Wanderers, and the fans have grown to love him as well. At left back, Leif Davis, cheat code. It's not a League One team of the season if you don't have an Ipswich player in, and so far they've not had one in through the order that we've done it. Leif Davis got 14 assists last season, and they bought him for £1 million, but they'll go on selling him on for 5 times that amount, no doubt. He's got an opportunity at Championship football next year. He's really good going forwards. Defensively, he's not bad either. Wing-backs are commonly known as, they can't really defend. They're a failed winger. So let's put them at wing-back and let's see how they do. Leif Davis isn't that. Leif Davis is good defensively, good going forward. He's strong. He runs all day. He's also got the option of the kind of the back line helping him out as well at the back as well. Leif Davis has to be in this team. We're going on to our midfield three now. We are starting off, we're carrying on, Ipswich again, Sam Morsy. It's a bit like Ipswich's wins. You had to wait a while for them, but once they got one, you just know another one's not far around the corner. Sam Morsy is in this team. For me, one of the best midfielders in League One this season, and Ipswich could have probably their entire midfield in this order. You're looking at the Luengos, you're looking at the even like Lee Evans, who was only played the first kind of 15 games of the season. Fantastic player, but again got injured, and unfortunately it misses out on this team of the season. But Sam Morsy, the Egyptian man himself. They say Mo Salah's the Egyptian king. Sam Morsy's that for me. Commanding, strong, breaks up play, can play out pass. He's got an over, I think it's over 80% passing accuracy as well. He can make a long ball, he can make short balls. He basically ticks that midfield together, and they've got a great kind of front four, front five Ipswich, but Morsy and Luengo are the one who sticks it together to allow that front four to have the freedom they do. For me, Sam Morsy has to be in this team. Next up, Barry Bannon. Got 21 goal contributions last year. This year, only the 20 from midfield. 60% tackle kind of percentage as well, tackles won. And that kind of expected assists to 12.7. He's got 13. Expected goals is 3.85. He's managed to get 7 for himself. All with the left foot. 6 out of the 7 are inside the box as well. So inside that box, he is, one of the most dangerous players you don't want to face in League One. He's a fantastic player, little magician, and potentially one game from the Championship, which he deserves to be. He's been at Sheffield Wednesday a long while now. He had the disappointment of, kind of 6 years ago against Hull. Can he put that right on Monday? We shall see. But the playoffs, what he's done so far in the playoffs doesn't kind of hold at this team. He would have been in this team regardless. Next up, we have gone for Connor Chaplin. Well, he only got 26 goals, didn't he? And he was phenomenal in the back end of the season. I think he got something like 14 goals in the last 14 games. He got a hat-trick. He got lots of braces as well. A few assists in there as well. He just literally runs in behind defenders, kind of gets in pockets, and he's a nightmare to play against. And for me, the player of League One last season, player of the year, regardless of what anyone says, to be top goal scorer from midfield, to do the role he did, he more than handedly got Ipswich into that top 2 with his goals, with his assists, with his creativity. And you knew if he got one, you just knew another one was coming. He's a Championship player. He was very good for Barnsley. He's also played for Coventry. But at Ipswich, he's found a home again. He was good last year, but my boy, he was good this year, wasn't he? Now on to our front three. Right, we will go from left to right. First up, Aaron Collins. Phenomenal. The best player in League One. from kind of July to January last year, the boy was on fire. Not really done as much from January to May. Maybe that's why Bristol Rovers started to tail off a bit towards the end of the season. But still, lots of goals, lots of assists. I think it was over 20 goal contributions last season as well. Anything for an attacking player, if you're getting over 20 goals, for me, is a win. Fantastic footballer, wonderful left foot, good on his right foot. He got promoted out of League Two last year at Bristol Rovers. I think there's going to be many offers for him in this summer window coming up. He has to be in. An absolute brilliant footballer, and one that kind of took Bristol Rovers away from the bottom four, never looked in any trouble, but possibly sometimes had to look at the playoffs due to his goals. As my striker options, there are plenty of options. I look at the Alfie Mays, I look at the Colby Bishops, I look at the Johnson Clark Harrises. I'm giving away that I've not gone for, but I'm going for David McGoldrick. Now, David McGoldrick, scored 22 goals in the end. I know a few were penalties, but he got, I think it was 3 hat-tricks in seven home games, and he just holds the ball up. He runs all day. The guy is 35 and works tirelessly for the cause. He runs more than pretty much any other striker that I know of from the outside, without kind of looking too much into the data of it. But he just never gives in. And this is a Derby side. Let's be honest. They finished 7th and they were poor. Let's be honest. They were poor. They weren't anything on a Peterborough. They weren't really anything on an Ipswich or those types of sides. For me, an excellent player, a diamond in that Derby side, and at 35 to get over 20 goals, and the way he holds the ball, what he can offer. I know Johnson Clark Harris was the top goal scorer in League One, and leaving him out is stupid. But as a player, I'd rather have David McGoldrick in my side than Johnson Clark Harris, because I think as a team effort, McGoldrick is what I want. A good ethos. I want players that can hold the ball, can score me goals, and can work tirelessly. And David McGoldrick probably still has another 2-3 years in him. His first touch is honestly out of this world. He brought one down at Fleetwood a couple, at the start of the season, and you could see why he was in the Premier League just 2 to 3 years ago. Wow, what a player! Out on the right, now I'm missing out so many big plays, and people are going to be screaming. I've only got one Plymouth player in so far. They won the league. I've only got you look at it, I've only got one Sheffield Wednesday player in Barry Bannon. And it's so hard to call. Barnsley, I've only got Mads Anderson in from them. And it's like, well, realistically, you can only have 11 players. When I could build 6 teams, and there'd be still players missing out. On the right, I've gone for Raksaki. For me, 22, 23 goal contributions in the end. Last season from the right, in again another very poor team in Charlton. He was their star. He literally was the one that drove him into the top 10. Great on the ball, and for me, one of the shining lights. And he will go and get a top end championship move. Potentially, you could see him playing the Premier League next year. I would not be surprised. That does make up my 11: Trafford, Mumba, Anderson, Santos, Davis, Morsey, Bannon, Chaplin, Collins, McGoldrick, and Raksaki. There are some big hitters missing here, and I'm aware of that. There could be so many more Plymouth players. There could be so many more Ipswich players. There could be so many more Bolton players. I have tried my best to be as fair as I can. There is my League One team of the season. What would you change? Let me know in the comment section below. What is your team of the season? And we'll have a little bit of a comparison. Please like today's video. The support on the channel lately has been phenomenal. So please like, subscribe down below. We're going towards 12,000 subscribers now. This is your home of League One content. Until next time, guys, I will see you later. It's a big over and out from me. Thanks very much for watching.